Hello students, I am Anand Sonone from SNG Junior College, Chennai. Today we learn about some examples on the concepts of negation of conjunction, negation of negation, negation of disjunction, negation of conditional statement and negation of the biconditional statement. Okay. Firstly, we learn about the concepts of the these negation of conjunction, negation of disjunction and so on. Therefore, the first rule or first law, that is the negation of the conjunction. The concept of the negation of the conjunction is disjunctions of their negation, that means negation of P conjunction Q equivalence to negation of P disjunction negation of Q. Second law, that is the negation of disjunction, that is the negation of in bracket P disjunction Q. Negation of disjunction is the conjunctions of their negations, that is P and Q. Negation of P disjunction Q equivalence to negation of the P conjunction negation of Q. Third law, that is the negation of the negation. Negation of the negation of P equivalence to P itself. It is as it is. Okay, that is the negation of the negation. Next thing, that is the negation of the implication. Negation of the implication, that is the negation of in bracket P implies Q equivalence to P conjunction negation of the Q. And last, that is the negation of the biconditional, that is the negation of the P implies Q and Q implies P equivalence to in bracket P conjunction negation of the Q disjunction Q conjunction negation of the P. Okay, this first law, that is the this first and second, that is the De Morgan's law. It is also called as the De Morgan's law. In exercise 1.3, that is the exercise example number 3 is write the negation of first example, that is the x plus 8 greater than 11 or y minus 3 equals to 6. Okay, firstly we can write the symbolic form of this compound statement. Okay, these x plus 8 is greater than 11 and y minus 3 is equals to 6, that is the two simple statements joined by the connective or. Okay, therefore first we write here, let P is x plus 8 is greater than 11 and Q is x plus y minus 3 equal to 6. Okay, therefore the symbolic form of the given compound statement is P is x plus 8 is greater than 11 and Q is y minus 3 equals to 6, that is the x plus 8 is greater than 11 is P joined by the connective or that is the disjunction, and here the y minus 3 equals to 6, that is the Q. Therefore this is the symbolic form of the given compound statement. Write it negation, that means write the negation of P disjunction Q. Therefore negation of P disjunction Q equivalence to negation of P conjunction negation of Q. Therefore write the negation of these given compound statement. Therefore negation of this compound statement is, that is the x plus 8 is not greater than 11 and these are converting to the conjunction connective, that is the and y minus 3 equals to 6. Negation Q represents here y minus 3 is not equals to 6, that is the negation of the given compound statement. Right, also, and second example, that is the second example, that is quadrilateral is a square. Second example, quadrilateral is a square. Quadrilateral is a square if and only if only if it is rhombus. It is rhombus. This is the second example. It is again, and the example is quadrilateral is a square if and only if it is a rhombus. Write again and its negation. Okay. Therefore, observe here, quadrilateral is a square if and only if it is rhombus. असं ज्यावेळेस आपण म्हणतो तर त्याच्यातलं पहिलं सिंपल स्टेटमेंट आहे quadrilateral is a square and second simple statement is it is a rhombus. And these two simple statements joined by the connective if and only if. Okay, and these if and only if connective used in biconditional statement. And write its negation. Therefore, negation of the biconditional statement P if and only if Q equivalence to P conjunction negation of Q disjunction in bracket Q conjunction negation of the P. Therefore, firstly write here the symbolic form of the given compound statement. Therefore, let P is quadrilateral is a square and second Q is it is a rhombus. It is a rhombus. Therefore, the symbolic form is negation. Symbolic form is P implies Q. Therefore, write its negation. Therefore, we know that negation of P implies Q equivalence to in bracket P conjunction negation of the Q disjunction Q conjunction negation of the P. That is the negation of the biconditional statement, double implication. Therefore, write it is in this form. Therefore, its negation is kind of negation is kind of P that is the quadrilateral is a square that is the P. Conjunction that is the and negation of Q it is not. Q is it is a rhombus and negation of the Q is it is not a rhombus. It is not a rhombus. Then after disjunction that is the or. Second bracket Q conjunction negation of Q. It is a rhombus and negation of the P that is the quadrilateral is not a square. That is the negation of the biconditional statement. Next, third example. That is the root 2 is a rational number. Third is root 2 is a rational number. Root 2 is a rational number. Okay, that is the simple statement, only one statement, right? Therefore, so its solution is its negation right down here. Its negation is let consider here, noted here the simple statement P. Root 2 is a rational number. Root 2 is a rational number. Therefore, negation of the P is root 2 is not rational. It's not rational. Next example is Fourth example is all natural numbers are whole numbers. See here, observe the example. All natural numbers are whole numbers. Therefore, these all represents the quantifier. All, that is the universal quantifier, and universal quantifier, its negation, that is the existential quantifier, and negation of the existential, that is the universal quantifier. Therefore, all represents the universal quantifier. All natural numbers are whole numbers. Okay, therefore, write its negation. Therefore, negation of this statement, that is the all, convert into the sum. Some natural numbers, some natural numbers are, write also here. Negation with the म्हणजे काय यूज करना? Not. Some natural numbers are not whole numbers. Whole numbers, that is the negation. Next example, that is the next example, that is the there exists, example number 5, there exists x belonging to the capital N, that is the set of natural number, such that x minus 70 is less than x minus 70, that is less than 20. There exists x belonging to the N such that x minus 17 less than 20. Write the negation of this simple statement. Therefore, its negation is there exists this symbol, convert into the for all x belonging to the natural, say x belonging to the N such that x minus 17 not less than 20. That is the negation of the given function statement. Also some examples in this exercise, solve at home. The next example, that is the next example in exercise 1.3, example number 4. Example number 4. Example number 4. Write the converse inverse. Write converse inverse and contrapositive statement of the following. The first example, that is a surface area decreases. A surface area decreases, then a surface area decreases, then pressure decreases. It is very important example in our examination. See here, याच्यावर बरेच एक्झाम्पल दरवर्षी अल्टरनेटिव्हली विचारले जातात. 3 मार्क्सला असेल तर इनवर्स, कॉन्व्हर्स आणि कॉन्ट्रापोजिटिव्ह विचारतात, किंवा कॉन्व्हर्स कॉन्ट्रापोजिटिव्ह विचारतात, किंवा इनवर्स कॉन्ट्रापोजिटिव्ह विचारतात, किंवा कॉन्व्हर्स आणि इनवर्स विचारले जातात. द एक्झाम्पल इफ ने स्टार्ट असेल हे, कारण कॉन्व्हर्स, इनवर्स आणि कॉन्ट्रापोजिटिव्ह हे आपण फक्त कंडिशनल स्टेटमेंटचं घेतो. Therefore, see here the example is write the converse, inverse and contrapositive of the statement. Therefore, if a surface area decreases, then pressure increases. Okay. Therefore, the symbolic form किंवा आपण घेऊ शकतो let P is write the simple statement P noted by here a surface area decreases. Secondly, write here Q a pressure increases. या पद्धतीने आपण लिहू शकतो pressure increases. Symbolic form, that is the symbolic form लिहायचा आहे आपल्याला या ठिकाणी. Symbolic form is P implies therefore. मग आता आपल्याला कॉन्व्हर्स इन्व्हर्स आणि काय माहिती पाहिजे, कॉन्ट्रास्ट. ओके, therefore here first one is converse of this statement. Then converse is Q implies P is the converse of P implies Q. काय सांगितलंय? Q implies P is the converse of P implies Q. Okay, that is the converse of this statement. ओके, मग therefore नुसतं सिम्बॉलिक फॉर्म मध्ये लिहायचं आहे का, तर नाही. ओके, आपल्याला काय लिहायचं आहे, इन दी कंपाऊंड स्टेटमेंटच्या फॉर्म मध्ये लिहायचं आहे. ओके, therefore here Q that is the pressure increases. मग सुरुवात आपल्याला काय लिहायचं आहे, कंडिशनल मध्ये लिहायचं. म्हणजे सुरुवात कशाने करणार, if a pressure increases, if a pressure increases then P is a surface area decreases. A surface area decreases. That is the converse of this given statement. Second, that is the inverse. Therefore, inverse is negation of the P implies negation of the Q. Is the inverse of P implies. काय लिहायचं, फक्त हा जो फॉर्म दिलाय P implies Q, या ठिकाणी काय टाकणार, फक्त निगेशन आलं की आपण त्याला काय म्हणतो, इन्व्हर्स. ओके, therefore राईट. म्हणजे हे जे स्टेटमेंट आहे ते ऍज इट इज द्यायचं इन्व्हर्स मध्ये, फक्त काय यूज करायचं आपल्याला, दोघी ठिकाणी नॉट. therefore if statement is if a surface area is not decreases, then pressure is not increases. And third, that is the contrapositive. Therefore contrapositive of the P implies Q. Therefore contrapositive is negation of the Q implies negation of the P is contrapositive of P implies. Okay, therefore I will get the statement. Okay, statement is if, आता हा कॉन्व्हर्स मध्ये काय टाकायचं, फक्त नॉट टाकायचं. if a pressure is not increases, then a surface area is not decreases. एक्झाम मध्ये मुलं इफ आणि देन द्यायचं विसरून जातात. इफ देन लिहिला तर नॉट, इथे लिहिला असेल तर इथे लिहित नाही. दोन्ही ठिकाणी तो काय आहे, गरजेचा आहे. ओके, समजलं सर्वांना, कॉन्व्हर्स, इन्व्हर्स आणि कॉन्ट्रापॉजिटिव्ह. ओके, होमवर्क साठी एक्झाम्पल घ्यायचं इथे एक एक्झाम्पल देतो तुम्हाला होमवर्क साठी, प्रॅक्टिस करायची. मिसलेनियस मध्ये सुद्धा हे एक्झाम्पल्स दिलेले, ते सुद्धा सर्वांनी काय करायचे, सॉल्व करायचे. एक्झाम्पल इज इफ, होमवर्क साठी घ्यायचंय, इफ x is less than y, then x square is less than y square in bracket xy belonging to the xy belonging to the okay. हे एक्झाम्पल कधी सॉल्व करायचं आहे. आणखी एखादं एक्झाम्पल आपण सॉल्व करून घेऊया. ओके, याच पद्धतीचं एक्झाम्पल आहे घरी तुम्ही सॉल्व करू शकता. इफ व्होल्टेज इन्क्रीजेस देन करंट डिक्रीजेस. घरी प्रॅक्टिससाठी सॉल्व करायचं. तर डेफिनेशन आपल्याला कन्सेप्ट काय करायचं लक्षात ठेवायचे. Q implies P is the converse of P implies Q. Negation of the P implies negation of Q is the converse of inverse of P implies Q. And contrapositive, that is the negation of the P. Q implies negation of the P is contrapositive of the P implies Q. That is the inverse, contrapositive and converse. Okay. Here to complete the exercise 1.3. Next lecture we learn about the some important results in logic. Okay, thank you.